It's the day after the holiday, Chuseok. You can also go through this fountain. It's so cool. An outside movie watching event. Gyeongbokgung at nighttime. It looks amazing. Okay, we're gonna try some of this sous vide steak. This isn't even sponsored by the city, but that is a sick scene. The musical stage is like down there, and recently I did a video asking the question, is Seoul overrated? I got a little backlash from that video, as many people were thinking that I was saying Seoul is overrated to visit or to live. But I wasn't saying that at all. I was saying how Seoul could be overrated compared to the countryside here in Korea. So I decided to take you guys on a little tour around Gwanghwamun here in Seoul, South Korea, so you can see exactly why Seoul is not overrated for a place to visit or even to live. Yo, seriously, only Seoul can do this. Let's go. Okay, the one thing I think Seoul does better than a lot of countries that I've visited is that they do a very good job. Seoul government does a really good job at making activities for the denizens of Seoul to enjoy. But not only are the activities fun and very enjoyable for the public, they're also super safe. You'll never see a big grouping of police officers at any of the events here in Seoul. Okay, so we're here down at Gwanghwamun Square. This is the main area of Seoul, of downtown Seoul. Center of Seoul. And as you can see, or here rather, there is an event going on. If you're coming to Seoul, Gwanghwamun, always get out of exit 6. When you're taking the metro, leave exit 6, and then once you leave exit number 6, you can just come over here, right out of the stairs, and to the Tourist Information Center, and they speak multiple languages: Japanese, English, Chinese. I believe they can even speak Russian here, but they have an application in there that you can use to translate. So no matter which language you speak, you'll always be understood. I actually didn't think this camera would be able to pick up like all of the activities happening at night, because it's so dark. But yo, this DJI Pocket 3 is killing it. Okay, I'm gonna have to use this a lot more often at night. Whoa. It's the day after the holiday, Chuseok, and a lot of people, children are outside especially, playing in the fountains. It's still super hot here in Korea, in Seoul especially. It's like 32 Celsius today. So it's really good to see people out and just having fun, playing in the water. It was so cool. You can actually see a lot of like toddlers and like just young children playing in the water. I haven't seen children like this here in Seoul in a long time. I mean, children out and just playing at night. We can also go through this fountain. It's so cool. Like, I was worried maybe the water will splash on my camera, but it's looking safe enough. Wow, it feels much better being in here too than being out just walking. So muggy. Oh, like I can hear a lot of children and like see them playing here at the Seoul Outdoor Library. And the good thing about this time of the year, actually, after Chuseok, okay, Seoul has a lot of festivals going on in the summertime, and a lot of them are free. But when the weather is cooler and during the autumn season, there are going to be so many more festivals here in Seoul, but not only in Seoul, all around Korea. There are foreigners out here with their children, people like visiting Korea. And then there are, wow, there's people studying over here. And you even have some of these tents. Cool. And there are people in the tents reading books, eating, studying as well, or just having fun with their loved ones. And I don't mean that kind of fun. Get your head out the gutter. So I'm not exactly sure how this outdoor library works. I don't know if you can actually rent books from here, but you can definitely use the space for free. Just come here and sit down wherever you find a free space. And here, there are some books. Oh, there's a technician right there. So maybe, technician, there's an assistant. So maybe you have to ask one of the assistants how to read or how to order or rent the books. And you can actually buy some souvenirs from here as well. And I'm sure all of the attendants can speak English very well, so you don't need to worry about that. Oh, this is super cool. So here they're going to have an outside movie watching event. So So they're just waiting, I guess, for the time to start. But you can see the big screen right over there. And then soon they'll show a movie. I don't know if the movie is in English or not. Just ask the attendant or one attendant about the movie. And of course it's free. You just walk in and sit down. And tonight they're showing a French movie here. So they'll have the Korean subtitles on the screen, of course, but they're just waiting for like all of the seats to fill up and then they'll start the movie. That's super cool. It's a huge dog. Wow. Okay, look at Gyeongbokgung at nighttime. It looks amazing. I've taken you here before, but we haven't seen how it looks on the outside at night, and it just looks amazing. That is so picturesque. I wish I had my camera. Okay, we're walking up on this couple and their child, and they're wearing hanbok, which is Korean traditional clothes. So you guys can see right here, it looks so cool. So at Gyeongbokgung, you can rent that hanbok, and the price isn't usually so expensive, and you can rent it for, I think, a couple of hours at a time. So yeah, I'll have to find out about that. I've rented it once before, but I can't remember the price, but it's not expensive at all. The first police officer that I've seen like actually at an event here in Korea, and he's like, he looks like a guard, he looks like a police officer, but there's nothing really to worry about here because it's super safe. But I guess it's always good to have officers around just in case there is an emergency. This is gonna be cool. And you can see this little like waterway. There are people with their feet inside of the waterway. So it's like a really chill event over here. Like no one's, you know, bothering anyone. Everyone is just like relaxing. There are no pickpockets out here. You don't have to worry about anyone being shot or any kind of muggings or batteries or assault or anything like that. So yeah, Seoul does this, I think, better than any other place that I visited in my life. It's just super safe for huge event. Just want to give you guys a view from the other side. Too much views from the left side. So the announcer is telling you about the rules of this this theater. Like, please don't bring your food, and don't leave waste if you have like water bottles and things like that. So this area can stay very clean. As you can see, or maybe in the daytime, it's better to see, but this area has just been renovated. It's super new. It's very clean. Seoul is clean in general, but they just want to keep this area as clean as possible because, you know, this is the main tourist area. So please be respectful whenever you come to Seoul, or if you're traveling in general, just make sure you throw away your trash. Okay, see you. Let's go to the next spot. Actually, I wanted to go in one of these little tents over here at the outdoor library, but they're all full. So that's one thing about being here in Seoul, is like, if you're going to an event, please show up super early. If not, you're just gonna miss out on like space. Uh-oh, I smell food. I smell food, and I also see food. It says K-Food Festival. Okay, so let's see if we can find some nice tasty treats over here. It's actually past dinner time too. Yo, super cool. So here at this food festival, they actually have a map of where you can go to see all of the events here at Gwanghwamun Square. And here they have, this is a big waste disposal place. So you can put your reusable tableware in there, your cans, your food waste. So wow, like a lot of you always hear me complain about there not being enough trash cans here in Seoul, but this is a really big waste disposal site. So I think they have trash cans covered finally. Okay, it looks like they're really sponsored by Coca-Cola, or they're pushing Coca-Cola advertisement a lot here. But here you can see Seoul, my soul. Well, maybe you can't see, but inside, there you go. It says Seoul, my soul. That's the motto of the city. And there are some kiosks here. Okay. So I think it's at these kiosks. These kiosks are where you order food. because it says K-Food Festival. So they have in Korean, English, Japanese, and Chinese. So cool. So you place your orders here, and then you go out here and pick up the food. So let's take a look and see what kind of food they have first. Like they have some coffee over here, and there is some Korean steak right here and shrimp pancake. Whoa. And oh, there's churros and gelato over here. Also, there's steak over here, and this steak looks super delicious. I might have to get some of that. Well, there's also pork. And here, there's some kind of tteokbokki and mandu. There's more steak over here as well, and this is just not regular steak. This is sous vide. And then over here there are cool drinks, which is like needed because it's hot as sheesh out here. That's all I got to say. And then they have another like food disposal area here where you can recycle. People are sitting down chilling. And then over here, super cool. So they've got an area where it's just vending machines, and all of these vending machines are like Coca-Cola branded or sponsored. You can see up here it says Coca-Cola in Korean. Looks like the only drink you can buy is Coca-Cola. So here's like original Coke Zero, Zero, Coke Zero. Well, this machine here has different flavors, and there's water and orange juice and stuff. So okay, cool. All of these are like Coke brand products. Okay, yeah, I didn't know that this was all Coca-Cola sponsored. It's like this huge Coca-Cola branded sign right here in front. Okay, not only do they have food vendors, they also have these stalls where you can buy like different kinds of snacks, and there's some kind of like houseware. You can basically buy like items to take home, like tourist items, or not even tourist items, just like everyday jewelry and stuff you can wear. These are hand woven. There's like some jewelry made from, I think this is crystal or marble and things. Over here you got some candy, and there's more jewelry and handbags. Yeah, just so many different things you can buy over here. Okay, it's super hot. We've got to get some drinks over here, some cold drinks. They got a lot of variety. They've got like different kinds of aids that you can get. They've got lattes. They got honey ginseng shake. Actually, I tried that honey ginseng shake before. If you're a foreigner, you're probably not gonna like it. Okay, we're gonna try some of this sous vide steak. It looked good in the photo, so hope the taste lives up to my expectations. We got this sous vide steak with vegetables, and looks like there's like apples and noodles in here as well. So let's taste. Wow, there's all kinds of stuff in here. It's super good. I don't know if you guys can see it, but wow. Yo, this steak is legit. It's super tender. The noodles are nice. The carrots, the vegetables, all of the, it's just a good meal. Like usually, I think festival food is kind of overrated, but this food it's like really nice. And it was only 12,000 Korean won, so it's not so expensive. All right, let me talk to you guys about something very important that you need to be aware of when you come to visit Seoul in the summertime. I can't stress this enough. It is so humid here in this city and in this country. I'm sitting down and I'm sweating bullets. I'm sitting and I'm sweating bullets. Just remember that. Keep that in mind when you're planning your trip to Seoul in the summertime. I'm not saying you shouldn't come. Definitely you should come. But just be aware, you're gonna sweat bullets. I came back to this super healthy K-food place, and I'm getting this black raspberry mulberry aid. So hopefully it's gonna be good. Yo, this blackberry, what is it, mulberry 8 is actually pretty good. There's a lot of fruit in here, so it's kind of hard to actually like drink the drink, but it's got a good mixture of fruit and aid. The funny thing is that I just saw one of my ex-students who's now working here on this set of a musical. So he came over like randomly to the food area and he saw me and he was like, Francois? I was like, yo, long time no see. So it's like these days I'm starting to see a lot of my students like everywhere I go. Another cool thing about these events is that there are always like, I guess, non-sponsored events that accompany these government-sponsored events. So like here, there's this guy over here playing a piano, and there's a woman, she's doing her dancing. This isn't even sponsored by the city, but usually like small events like this will happen because they'll, I guess, benefit or profit of all the crowds coming and stuff, so they can like make a few extra dollars or whatever. And this is something new that they have. This came after the renovations, so I've actually never been down this part before. So let's take a look and see what they got down here. Okay, so it's just like a walkway that has this huge LED screen. And I'm thinking this is like a place for children because there are a lot of children here. So if you walk underground, so this is like a new connection to the subway station. So this part connects to the subway station, and I think there is another exhibit somewhere in there because it looks like the exhibit is like over here. There's another library right over there. I see. And then also here, this is the outside library as well. So pretty cool. They have so many areas for outside libraries. And we got a really cool guy right here walking with hanbok. Wow, his hanbok looks so nice. Just walking out here at night is so nice and relaxing. Like the weather is getting cooler. Like it's much cooler than it was before. A lot cooler. So it's like really bearable. Before, there's no way I would be out here even at night because I just can't deal with this humidity. But yeah, as summer fades and fall comes, more festivals will be happening because the weather is so nice, and yeah, just be out and enjoy. Yo, that is a sick scene. The musical stage is like down there and they're shining like all the lights from the stage, and it's just like, it makes this area look so cool. Okay, it looks like I missed an event over here because they're like cleaning up stuff, but this is what I'm saying, like for the events in Seoul, you have to like really prepare for them in advance and know exactly where they are when they start, because like me, I didn't even know this festival was happening. Like I saw on Instagram from a friend. So I think I'm gonna have to just go through and make like a travel guide for like festivals that are easily accessible for people coming to Seoul. I think that will help out a lot of my subscribers. So yeah, I want to avoid doing things like this, just coming to festivals at the last moment because you really can't see anything. I guess this is a fitting way to end the evening with another sighting of Seoul, my soul, the motto of Seoul. And as I said, since it's the fall, since the weather is better, like I'll be going out a lot more around the country to show you guys like all of the festivals that are happening here in Korea, not only in Seoul. Yo, last night was so cool. It was amazing to be out in the Gwanghwamun Square, even though the temperature was like super muggy. I think I'm going to make a travel itinerary for the fall. For those people who want to visit Korea in the fall, they want to get out of Seoul, they want to see festivals, they want to see the mountains, they want to see smaller towns that have a lot more Korean culture. Yeah, I think that would be a good thing to do for those fall travelers. And also guys, why don't you tell me, if you're in Korea, what is your favorite festival to go to? I'm pretty sure there are some festivals that I haven't been to, like the Fire Festival in Gongju, that would be pretty awesome to experience. So this was a short video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed the time with me in Gwanghwamun at the Chuseok, I think it was a Chuseok festival. It was the end of the Chuseok festival. Yeah, just amazing time. And I can't wait to experience my next festival. Thanks a lot for joining me. I love you guys. Make sure you stay hydrated. I know I need to stay hydrated. As you can see from last night, the weather here in Korea is crazy hot. I don't know what's happening to the world, but maybe not a good thing. Anyways, love you all. See you in the next one. Take care. Peace.